Ava, child of Varin? Ava Wolf-Kissed, is that you?
Do I know you?
You were too young to remember me, but I stayed with your household many years ago. This is for you.
The Meadhorn of Suttungr. How is this possible? Can you conjure things from dreams?
It's only a model. I fashioned it from a story told to me by your father, but since he's dead, I offer it to you.
It is exactly like I saw it. In my head. As Varin described it to me. Have you made other things from stories?
Only if the storyteller is very good. Your father was. He would have made a good skald.
Could you do it from dreams or visions? Bring something into this world from another?
Not all dreamers speak, and fewer yet speak clearly. Seers talk too much and cloud your vision with...
What's this about bringing things into this world from another?
More like imagining it into our world. When I have the image, its design speaks to me in a language I do not know, and yet understand.
This is Suttungr's Meadhorn, Valka, from Jotunheim, as Varin described it to him. I do not like this business of trafficking in visions. But if it revives good memories of your father, there may be value in it. I will bring you a potion that will let Eivor dream and speak clearly. If you take advantage, your death will be painful.
Nah, you need not go to so much trouble. You could give me the recipe.
I will bring you a potion. Do not dig too deeply. We do not know the true cost of this. There'll be no cost to the gods. You heard him. He does not take things from their realms. He imagines them, then crafts them. Not the cost to the gods. To you.
I will get the workshop ready. Come by when you want to get started. Ava! You'll be safe in my care. Valka has promised that any harm you suffer will be visited upon me tenfold.
She is protective of her people. But I must exact a promise from you. You must not speak of this to anyone, whatever happens.
I swear upon my life, I will not speak of this to any but you.
When you're near, dear Raven, my memory's sharp, my aim unmuddled. Down there, in Niflheim, things are less clear. You know I cannot take you. I can barely get myself through the warding wall. and only then by abandoning my trusted weapons. Do not sulk. I will not rescue. So who then would remind me of my purpose? Yes, Baldur, my son. The light of the world, locked away in Hell's dark castle. He was taken too soon, stolen from us. I shall not rest till I have denied destiny and brought Baldur back from the dead. You're right, Munin. If it is to be done, best it were done quickly. It is time to go to Hell. Niflheim's riches are doubly defended. I must kill the guards before disarming the shield. The shield surrounding this prize must have been tied to its defender's life or death. No going back now. That skulking figure has the demeanor of a thief. Who better to lead me to things of value? Elk shrines are known to be places of healing.
What?
I'm discovered. The runes would rake my reward.
Why go to some other shop when my shop will come to you?
You carry your whole shop with you. That is quite a feat.
Anything can be negotiated if you have the means, even this difficult land. Would you like to see what I have?
Let us get down to business then.
Lest I make a monument of your bones.
I granted you this realm, child, but I will unmake it if you deny me Baldur.
You gave me a barren world, filled with the dishonored and other undesirables. I gave them purpose.
What purpose?
An afterlife of constant death? No. A new kind of life. One free from the fear of death. All who serve me shall have their rebirth.
I have lost all appetite for boar.
Welcome, wanderer, to the home of Danny the Dead One. To my shame, I can't offer better hospitality. My enemy got here first.
I'm not that wanderer. I am but a simple traveler.
Save it, Javi. I get around. At least, I used to before Durf took over my foundry, locked up my men, and cut down my ropes.
Ropes?
When I ran the foundry, I had rope lines strung all over Dǿkkerland. That's how I moved parts so quickly, see? Ropes.
Sounds like quite an operation. Like you were building an army.
I could supply 100 armies. But what does that matter now that Durf and his paid muspels have taken everything?
Are any of these rope lines of yours still usable?
Not many. But if someone were to free my men, we could string them back up. Get you across Dǿkkerland in no time.
Seems like a reasonable bargain. Where are your men imprisoned?
Locked inside the foundry. There are 2 sets of keys, each carried by a muspel.
So, if I retrieve the keys from the muspels, and free your men, you repair the rope lines.
If you free my crew, I'll take back the foundry and, by Durin, we'll tie more knots than the Nornir! Are you going to the foundry or not? My dwarves can't free themselves. No dwarves, no ropes.
This muspel has a set of keys, just as Danny said. Those must be Danny's dwarves in the cages.
Help! Help!
For favor you, my friend.
Døkkerland dwarves unite! Death to death!
Be thou one of hell's foul experiments gone awry? What shameful crime could have earned so twisted a fate?
It's not the Nornir, but you and that bitch Brynhild who made me thus. Have you betrayed so many gods, Oathbreaker, that you no longer recognize their king?
Gunnar, why has hell raised you as this grotesque monstrosity?
I rebuilt myself from abandoned appendages and discarded flesh. A labor of loathing, fueled by vengeance and driven by hate.
I would feel worse about young Gunnar if he was not such a backrot. One would boil bathing in that. No going back now.
Nidhogg feasts on pain and death. Sate him with this mortal flesh.
I know not what foul purpose is served here, but the sight fills me with disgust.
Malice Striker! Accept this offering that you may grow stronger in your dread might.
I have at the cult's expense.
You can cross now! The bridge should hold! Why repair these bridges when they just fall apart?
I mean no offense, but it does seem a pointless task.
Such is life among the dead. The corruption what eats at these bridges is fed by the same hands who demand their maintenance.
In whose hands are those?
The hands of Nidhogg. A twisted collection of druids, mystics, and priests who serve the ruler of these pestilent islands.
Nidhogg. I know that name. A creature whose depravity is legendary. He reigns here.
Aye. Drinking the sap of Yggdrasil's roots, while his hands gather the living and dead for him to feast upon.
And the ones responsible for the rot that eats at these bridges. If I eliminate them, it would ease my passage through here.
Nidhogg is the true root of the rot, but cutting away his hands would slow its spread. You could start with my owner. He's a dark druid who patrols this area, dressed to inspire terror and loathing. The dark druid may be hard to spot in the mist, but his attire is unmistakable.
With luck, the druid won't detect my approach. That must be the druid the thrall spoke of. Some of the druid's belongings lights might be useful among these degenerates. The air appears to shimmer here, much in the way it does when the Jotun weave their illusions. I shall make better use of this than Hell's officer would.
Your shop is not easy to find. That cannot be good for business.
That's to keep out the damn wolves. Not that it's had much effect. Anyway, if you're not clever enough to find my shop, you likely have nothing worth trading.
You may be right about that.
Of course I'm right. Now, are you here to do business or not?
I'm curious to see what you have. Spare me, you foul breath worm!
So the Allfather seeks his son. I too am fond of my young. They are the most comforting of foods.
A worthy plan. Call your kind into oblivion. They bring nothing to the world.
Terror, pain, death. These are not nothings, and I will be happy to show you!
passage forward. This must be the secret sommelier who leaves drinks throughout the land. Are his intentions helpful or harmful?
Ah, what a rare pleasure to meet one of my tasters in person. Few make it this far.
Tasters or testers?
It is all the same. Hel is focused on results, while I'm more interested in the overall experience. I have ordered unmanned stations set up throughout Niflheim so that volunteers may sample free from pressure or bias.
How can you measure reactions if no one is there to witness them?
The choice of beverage indicates which are more appealing, while the cause of death is usually obvious even to the untrained eye.
Cause of death? If murder is the goal, there are more effective means.
I meant to say cause and effect. Regardless, I am eager to observe firsthand. Help yourself to a drink. Help yourself to a drink.
Which one shall I choose? Berry's bile, it burns my throat.
I've never seen anyone else beat Nidheim. He has never met the father of war. You think you can keep me out? I pulled your realm out of Ymir's ass. I will send it hurtling back to the void if I have to.
I do not think they can hear you, old man.
Have you come to lend us aid, my son?
I have news from home. War rattles the gates of Asgard while you dally in this dream of rescuing Baldur.
My whole life I've defied expectations by doing the unthinkable. How would I do any less when your brother's life is at stake?
My stepbrother is dead. There is no life at stake. You are full of advice to all who will listen, but deaf to anyone else.
Can you name anyone with more wisdom than I? Who has fought and fallen and sacrificed more than I have?
No.
Then I hope you'll understand, son, why I do not take counsel easily.
So, you're going back? Back to Niflheim?
As many times as it takes.